Hello everyone and welcome back to Contra Health Scam. So today we're going to talk about Arctic Blast by Dr. Kevin Richardson. Now this product, which is supposed to help you with your pain, is a scam, and in this video you're going to see all that you need to know about this product and all the reasons why you should not waste your time and money buying it and using it for your pain. So without wasting much of our time, let's begin. Okay, so here we are at the website of Arctic Blast. Well, this beautiful website is not what most of you are going to see. But before we go to the website version that you're going to see, let's first of all take a quick look at this website. So as you can see from their title here, Arctic Blast, stop hurting, start living, and then they say, take back control of your life. Get right to the root of pain with Arctic Blast, a life-changing pain reliever that provides temporary, deep, penetrating relief for those struggling with the burden of pain. So look at the product in question here, and they have these testimonials going for them, which will soon expose as fake and unreliable. So that said, let's go to the version of the website that most of you are going to encounter, and it is this one. Okay, so this concerns the video presentation of Arctic Blast, which you can watch if you have the patience for that. And as you can see here, they said this decades-old pain relief secret is changing lives after just one application. So that's what they said. Now, we're not going to watch the video, of course, but I think there is also a text version of this website. So for those who are interested in actually going through the text version of the website, maybe you'll be lucky and you'll be stopped by a pop-up which will give you the text version to look at, but we're not going to do that here in this video. Rather, we're going straight to contrahealthscam.com so that you can see all the facts I've uncovered concerning this supplement and all the reasons why you should not even bother wasting your time and money on it. So let's go now to contrahealthscam.com. Alright, so here we are at contrahealthscam.com, and as you can see from the title, Arctic Blast by Kevin Richardson is a scam, honest review. From the review summary, you can see that it has a 1.4/10 rating, and it's for the following reasons. Authenticity and qualifications, 0/10, because the author does not exist. I know that for a fact. Scientific basis of the program is a 0/10 because there is basically no scientific basis, if you ask me, and you'll soon find out by the time we head to the main parts of the review. Presentation of the program is a 2/10. Scammy advertising filled with all the scammy shenanigans that you see in other scams. Testimonials is 0/10 because they are all fake testimonials. It's stock videos. At least from the video presentation, we can see that very clearly. And finally, pricing is a 5/10 because it costs $59.95 per bottle, basically $60, but it's still very expensive for my liking, and considering that we are dealing with a sham product, it's not even worth spending such an amount of money on. So that said, let's now head to the important parts of the review. And by the way, you can use the contents to navigate throughout sections of the review for easier reading experience. So now to the main parts of the review. Arctic Blast was launched at around August 2017. It claims to be the supplement that will get rid of your chronic pain permanently. According to Kevin, his supplement safely ends even the worst pain anywhere in your body in 54 seconds with no side effects, no stomach upset, and no long-term unknown health risks. He further goes on to claim that the secret behind the supplement was the victim of the biggest natural pain relief cover-up in world history, which was orchestrated by the big greedy drug companies because they couldn't patent it to make money. But now, thanks to Arctic Blast, the cover-up has been exposed and you will now have access to this miracle pain reliever. Now to the science behind Arctic Blast. So according to Kevin, Arctic Blast is based on a compound called DMSO, which is dimethyl sulfoxide. This is a liquid chemical derived from wood pulp that is used as a solvent for different substances, including paint and antifreeze. All that changed in 1963, however, when a scientist called Dr. Stanley Jacobs found that DMSO can penetrate the skin without damaging human cells and transport substances into the cells. What followed after that were claims and testimonials of DMSO curing acute and chronic pain of various kinds. Soon after, people started using DMSO as a topical pain reliever throughout the 1960s to the 1980s. DMSO was approved by the FDA to treat interstitial cystitis, a rare disease of the urinary bladder in humans. In veterinary medicine, however, DMSO was used to treat joint inflammation and pain in racetrack horses. It was also used as a solvent to preserve organs for transplant, as well as in other topical medications like antifungal ointments. The scammers are using the controversy that surrounded the use of DMSO as a painkiller in humans to sell their scam. Okay, so this is like a brief history of what happened, why DMSO was kind of a controversial solvent back in the day. Now, this is what happened. What happened back then was that a lot of athletes were illegally using DMSO intended for racetrack animals to treat their own pain. The FDA refused to give their approval for such use, and the pharmaceutical companies subsequently refused to mass produce them. But in 2007, the FDA finally approved it for use in reducing brain swelling due to trauma. Since then, DMSO has been used in different forms in supplements, mainstream medicine to treat pain. Now, this is what Kevin did with this story. So Kevin's twist to the story. Kevin sees the story differently. However, according to him, the drug companies conspired to discredit DMSO because they couldn't profit from it because of its wide availability to the public. He even went as far as alleging that the drug companies planted fake news about it in the media, causing a lot of people in the DMSO business to lose their jobs and eventually taking the drug out of the market. He says, and I quote, "The supply dried up completely. It faded away from sight until now." Kevin says that he teamed up with some unnamed source to bring back DMSO. Now you can enjoy his pain relieving benefits exclusively from his supplement called Active Blast. Now, quick disclaimer, I'm not saying that the pharmaceutical industry is completely innocent of this, okay? I know for a fact that the pharmaceutical industries can be very brutal when it comes to doing business with drugs, trying to, secure patent for a drug in order to make a lot of money. But at the same time, I don't want to allow scammers to use this truth as a way of exploiting you and exploiting, your sensibilities in order to sell you their scam. So this is what this is all about. I'm not doubting the fact that pharmaceutical industry can actually conspire to do things like this, but a scammer telling you this is always a red flag to me. Why? Because I know that they have an ulterior motive. They are using it in order to further deceive you into buying their own scam. So I want to make this clear so that I won't have to deal with people saying that, oh, you are backing the big pharma who are known for this kind of shady dealings. That I acknowledge, but we are dealing with a situation where some scumbags are using this truth as a way of exploiting you and taking away your money in order to sell you scams. So now, that said, let's go towards other parts of this review, like what Active Blast will supposedly do for you. I listed 12 claims that Dr. Richardson said Active Blast will do for you. You can read it afterwards. I don't want to make this video too long. And as usual, I'll leave the link to this article in the description box below. So after watching this video, you can head over to contrahealthscam.com and read the article for yourself. Now, what are the ingredients of Active Blast? This is very important, so please pay attention. According to the video presentation, the active ingredient of Active Blast is DMSO, but according to their own label, DMSO is not even the active ingredient. Instead, the active ingredients are camphor and menthol. Now, look at the label of Active Blast. This I took from their own website, so it's not like I manufactured this. It's straight from their own website. As you can see from the drug facts, active ingredients include menthol 10% and camphor 3%. Look at where dimethyl sulfoxide DMSO is. It's classified under other ingredients, so maybe it's things to preserve the active ingredients, etc. I see it as a solvent that they use to dissolve menthol and camphor. Okay, so we are dealing with a situation where some people are actually talking about DMSO, using the history of DMSO to sell their product, while actually DMSO is not even the active ingredient of the product that they are selling. So which is very, very deceptive and horrible. But I'm not surprised because I have a history with this particular Dr. Kevin Richardson and the company behind that name. Anyway, for your information, menthol and camphor are counter irritants which work by first inflaming the painful area before eventually giving you relief. This is definitely not the type of topical analgesic to use in acute pain, so take note of that. Anyway, it is clear from the label above that DMSO isn't being used as an active ingredient but as a solvent, which is exactly how it's being used today in humans. So basically, DMSO isn't playing any active role in the pain relieving activity of Active Blast. Of course, many people do not know this, and the scammers are clearly relying on this ignorance to push their product. So this is what we're dealing with here: highly deceptive and highly exploitative. And that's not all. Let's now head to the other reasons why you should never consider using Active Blast for your pain problems. First of all, Kevin Richardson does not exist. Let me read this part, it's important. Kevin Richardson describes himself as someone who has helped thousands of people like you end their pain naturally for 18 years. But according to their terms and conditions page, Kevin Richardson is actually a pseudonym, meaning that it's not the real name of the author. I know better, however. The fact is, Kevin Richardson definitely does not exist. This is because this is the same name that has been used to market colossal scams such as Pure Natural Healing and Nutri-O2, and in both occasions I exposed the fact that Kevin is just a stock photo purchased from shutterstock.com. So I still have these reviews up, so if you doubt me, you can click on them right here after watching this video, and you see that this Kevin Richardson is not a new name, and each time that name is used is always connected to a stock photo bought from Shutterstock. So I know for a fact that this Dr. Kevin Richardson does not exist. Okay, so next, Active Blast is owned by a shady company. It is stated in the terms and conditions page that Active Blast is owned by a company called Nutriomo Labs. According to Dun & Bradstreet, the company is located in Singapore, but I can authoritatively state that this company is the successor of Success Vantage Group, a company in Singapore that was responsible for the following scams: Pure Natural Healing, Nutri-O2, Hard on Demand, and Diabetes Loophole. I have reviews of this up on my website. Also, please note that the affiliate section of this website leads to a company website called Trugenics. Don't be confused by it, as Nutriomo and Trugenics are the same company because they share the same address. And in fact, the web address of Success Vantage Group is now redirecting to Trugenics. And also, Trugenics owns the non-scams Ultra Omega Bond, GRS Ultra, and Panalane. I've reviewed all these programs on my website, and even the videos are right there on my channel, so you can search for them and watch them and you understand what I'm trying to say. The third reason why you should keep away from this product: fake testimonials with stock photos and videos. The presentation of Active Blast is littered with testimonials, but just like the other scams mentioned above, they are all fake. This is because they are all stock photos and absolute indication of a scam. So I traced all of them, okay, or at least most of them, because there are a lot, and you can see all of them represented here. So afterwards you can take your time and go through everything I listed here to confirm everything that I've said. So just know that we are dealing with fake testimonials with stock photos and videos. So don't even think that you are dealing with real testimonials here. And finally, DMSO is not the active ingredient of Active Blast despite the presentation. I've already told you earlier about this, but let's go through this thing again because it's important. The presentation of Active Blast is all about how DMSO is the cheap cure for all kinds of pain. But when we look at the composition of the supplement itself, we find that the substance isn't even part of the active ingredients. This is problematic because we need DMSO to be an active ingredient before we can enjoy its pain relieving benefits. If not, it's just a solvent that plays no active role in the pain relieving action of Active Blast. So what's the implication of this? The scammers are exploiting history to sell you a scam. And that's the fact of the matter, okay? So if you buy Active Blast, you are only going to get menthol and camphor, which you can easily get in the market separately. So there's no point in spending $60 on it. It's all a sham, it's all a scam. And as you can see, we are dealing with a known shady company using a fake name to sell you a nonsense product. So that's the reason why I said my final conclusion: don't buy Active Blast. It is a scam. If you are still in the market for a pain reliever supplement, you can consider trying Puritive Liposomal Turmeric Extract, which I reviewed. You can check it out here in this review. And Back Pain Relief for Life for those who are dealing with back pain. Okay, so these two are far better than Active Blast. So rather than wasting your money, using this supplement, if you still insist on using supplements or using some other means of relieving your pain, you can consider using Puritive Liposomal Turmeric Extract or Back Pain Relief for Life. If I see more legitimate programs and supplements for relieving pain, I'll always post it on contrahealthscam.com. So that's it for now. I hope this video has been helpful for you. Thank you very much for watching. I hope to see you in the next video. Please consider liking, sharing, subscribing to this channel. Hit the notification bell so that you will not miss a new video. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.